You know you've done something right when the tickets to a first ever event sell out. Well, that's exactly what happened last year for the first ever off Tel Aviv Design Festival. And thankfully this year, the festival is set to be double in size. TV's Emmanuel Kadosh has all the details.
Thanks, Aaron. Well, I couldn't make it last year to the first off Design Festival. I'm eagerly waiting to hear back and see if I got tickets to this year's. So just a little background for all you who haven't heard of the festival before.
Please.
The Off Festival began over 17 years ago in Barcelona, Spain, in an effort to join talent, share creativity, and inspire other young artists. I just have to mention really quickly that Off, we haven't figured out what the meaning of it is. There's no set meaning as to what OFFF means.
There's no like official kind of
abbreviation. No, it's not an abbreviation to anything. No.
All right. Well, so what can we expect to see at this, strangely named festival?
All right, well, like I mentioned before, this year's festival is expected to be double the size of last year's. It's a 2-day series of conferences, workshops, performances, and activities, but I think the core part, obviously, is that it's a type of, meeting point for collaborations for different artists from around the world. There are set to be more than 20 international speakers from the worlds of graphic design, moving image, illustration, and creative. All the speaker internationals and locals are considered to be highly regarded and from some of the most well-known studios.
All right, so are there any speakers that we might recognize then?
Maybe not by name, but most definitely by their works. The head of Pentagram, which is the international studio behind some of the world's most famous visual identities like MasterCard, I'm sure you've heard of, Windows, I'm sure you've heard of, the MoMA, Verizon, and I'm sure you can imagine so much more. And then there's Imaginary Forces, which is a design studio and production company whose clients include companies like Netflix and HBO. Now, all these speakers, yeah, exactly. Now all these speakers are there to discuss their career paths, the process and design ideas, just a bit about how they got to where they are. And, I think this is just going to be so inspiring and so educational for talent all over the world.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to get tickets to this festival, first off.
For sure.
Yeah, but how did it go from Barcelona to Tel Aviv?
Right, so I thought the same thing in the beginning, and then you realize that Tel Aviv, we know this, it's considered to be one of the most creative, innovative, and inspiring cities to be in, so they should be having it here, if you ask me. Our design schools are some of the absolute best in the world. We are the startup nation, and those two qualities combined make us the perfect, spot for this type of collaborative festival where we can learn from other people from all over the world, and they can learn from us. Local artists and creators have the opportunity to be brought onto a dignified global stage and create some opportunities to connect with talent from all over the world.
All right, so we will most definitely have to work on getting the ILTV team tickets to this amazing
I hope so.
festival. Thanks for your report, Emmanuel.
Thank you.